UWC 2025 here in Miami, Florida, and we wanted to give our initial thoughts. Sorry, we're like kind of scrunched down there. Want to give our initial thoughts on the things that we thought were pretty cool on here. But we're going to start with Cody, our newest instructor. Take it away, Cody.
Yeah, so I was really impressed with UI Fabric. They're really going to make it easier for MSPs to manage multiple sites at the same time. You'll have an orchestration layer that allows you to manage your sites, integrating with your IDP, and essentially SSO to SCIM all of your users into your different sites and allow for zero-touch provisioning, device templates, so that way people can have their credentials go from site to site, and you standardize across all the different sites. It's pretty nice.
All right, over to David. What were you impressed the most with?
Well, I think the step they could have taken to the enterprise with their newer gateway lineup is going to be impressive. I think there's a lot of enterprise clients customers waiting on that for a long time. I think what the impression I got from this conference is that Ubiquiti tried to take a step, like a big step into enterprise. It's trying to get into the enterprise world. It's trying to hit those marks and hit those kind of clients and those profiles. I felt a little bit disappointed with the SMB user live. There's some advancements there, but not as much as we expected. At least it's not as what we saw in the last conference.
Yeah.
So I think Ubiquiti and the Wi-Fi part, for example, almost no new access points coming up.
Yeah.
Like at least not being presented today. And I think probably Ubiquiti has matured enough into the enterprise product line of access points with the E7 line, so they don't feel the need to come out with some other access points now. Or maybe they're waiting for something else. The step into 5G is something that was actually necessary now.
Yes.
Yeah, they're getting behind a lot of them. And, yeah, my best impression would be like the step into new gateways, the new MVRs that we cannot talk much about, but it's actually going to be pretty cool. And to have all these AI analytics now integrated into one single unit, that is also something very impressive. And I think, that's pretty much what I get the best from this.
What about you, Ron?
Awesome. So I was really impressed that they're now coming out with better chips for their newer gateways that are coming out. One of the big things is the ARM chips, right? They got some limitations on there that a lot of people complain about. We're now going to see some new chipsets, some very advanced chipsets that are going to come out for the newest gateways that they're going to release. That's going to be really cool. That's going to really put them in the enterprise area. Also, NVR-less cameras, or not NVR-less in a way, but like now cloud-based NVR for their edge cameras. So their whole series of edge cameras coming out, able to store an SD card, but then also not have an NVR on site, because that's sometimes a limitation that you just can't have, and they will actually be able to send all that data back. What did you think, Eric?
Well, for me, from the Wi-Fi perspective, the new software, the new software it gives us some data that we haven't had before. One of the slides I really liked was they were able to see after a channel AI scan that they were able to see devices that were connected as Wi-Fi 7 devices, Wi-Fi 6 devices, and if we could get that information, I think it would be very helpful to our client base to say, look, you need to be able to support these types of devices and these different types of environments, and expect what you can expect in the future. So some of the data analytics that we're going to be able to get with the new software, and the ability to micromanage, I'll call it, to see exactly how specific users are connecting and what they're connecting to and what the effect they have on the network, and the new idea of roaming. So I want to see how that's going to play out, because roaming's a problem throughout all of the Wi-Fi industry, and so let's see what they can do. You mentioned some interesting a new datagram piece that they were gonna be able to examine to see how they can move the roaming, probably 802.11k related, but he gave it a different name. BSS transition is what he called it. So anyhow.
The roaming assistant, right?
The roaming assistant, but the frame that they're going to use is called the BSS transition frame. I hadn't heard about that.
Which is already, it's in early access right now. So Cody, what do you think about the Pro AV? Can you say about
the Pro AV stuff?
Yeah, tell me about the Pro AV stuff.
I'm not a
There we go.
I'm not a
We're
pro
back.
AV guy, but the new bridging stuff I think is going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be interesting for high volume like conference areas as well because it goes down to what is it 1 nanosecond.
Yeah, it was like less.
Oh yeah,
time.
that was yeah.
So they're
was
really
pretty impressive.
really powerful switches.
And the flexibility.
And the flexibility,
Yes.
yeah.
That's
so
the
Oh, man,
flexibility
the-
of the Pro AV solution.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's going to be.
the simplification of taking all these different things and putting it into one box.
Yeah.
Shift it AV over IP to another spot. That's going to be huge.
And then the input in and out shifting that you can do,
Yep.
mixing you can do on the Pro AV.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they grow that. I'm also excited to see how they grow Connect. They didn't talk too much on it today, but
They hinted that there's gonna be more in the
there's gonna
future.
be a lot
Yeah.
more released this year.
Very good.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, things that weren't present on the Unified Connect. Nothing of Unified Talk, like almost like
Yeah.
literally anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nothing to talk.
They didn't,
but-
They had an update today. I saw it.
They didn't even say anything about Unified Talk, like nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Unified don't talk.
So those are
Yeah.
the impressions we have.
So we'll have more live coming where we go a little bit deeper dive on the stuff. But we just wanted to give our first impressions and hope to see you guys on the YouTubes and in class at some point.
Amen.
That was great.
I was
All
talking
right.
to somebody from UWC.